Welcome back, everyone. Hopefully, I can get this walking right. Well, let's give this like a good 2, maybe 3 minutes quickly to do something. All right. Huh? Second, fixing that. Okay. All right. I screwed a few things up a few days ago because I didn't realize my frames dropped to like negative to a not negative to like 100. Luckily, I didn't beat the final boss yet, but that doesn't matter much. So hopefully, I got those 3 achievements. I don't know which ones were shown or not. I beat the garden, which I might do show that one on easy mode. It was not that hard. It was actually, well, yeah, it was a pain in the neck. I don't know what things I'm missing. I'm missing a creature in here, so I'm gonna go into the garden to
up
do
and at
that
'em.
again.
Watch it. This place is bustling with baddies.
That, from the looks of it, I think I know what I'm missing.
I'll be watching them.
Yeah, I know what I'm
Leave
missing.
this to me. Physical attacks recommended.
Weird setup.
Looks like a chest.
Enemy advantage. Be careful. Now's our time to shine.
Got your number.
Forgive me, everyone.
Got your number. Bring it on.
Activating. Boost gauge limit
Keep
crush.
moving, Ben.
Sky's the limit. Hup. Here's your schedule. Hup. Physical attack.
I did some adjustments on my quartz.
Just
I
what I
don't know what I'm
needed.
Treatment-wise. Oh, there's that. Missing all chests. I know what that one is. 3 of those. Don't know what movies I missed. 5 fish, 5 grand fish. Oh, what was that chest I missed? I don't know what drive. I know I'm missing a drive. It's probably in here. Missing a few plugins. Dual lots here. Quick art damage dealt 300 times. I could do that. All monsters on the 8th floor.
Commencing investigation.
Oh, also,
Magic attack. I'm coming for you.
Here goes.
I got a different graphics card, so quality should be better for the video. Well, not better, but that glitch that I've been getting, gone.
That's what
Oh.
you get.
Here's your schedule.
That was under that. Okay.
Good shit, Aaron. There.
Alright, I'm gonna do a quick run on test some stuff. Put Aaron in the lead.
Well, up and at 'em. Here goes. The star has arrived.
Well, that was easy.
Looks like some good loot.
Get to work.
Charge attack, you know.
That's what you get.
Boost gauge fully charged. Assault complete. Collecting data now. Charge attack, you know.
Well, that was easy.
Not done yet.
There we go.
I believe that marks the end of this area.
Yep. Toy
Looks like
object.
it keeps going from here. Looks like a chest.
No, just orbs. I don't really need orbs.
Watch it. This place is bustling with baddies.
All the way up there.
Treasure located.
I think I'm the only one home right now too, so
Looks like a chest.
this too much shouldn't be being used right now.
Looks like it keeps going from here. Looks like the gang's all here.
I'm coming for you.
Could use a charge attack, you know.
Daybreak.
Treasure located.
Four, five, six, seven. All right.
I believe that marks the end of this area.
Yep, it should. Break that.
Guardian, huh? This thing's got balls. I suggest we strike now.
All
Let's
right.
party. Going all in.
I suggest we strike now.
Let's party. Going all in.
I suggest we strike now.
Let's party. Going all in.
I suggest we strike now.
Let's party. Going all in.
For flame. Repent, asshole! Here's my chance.
Now's your chance. Some elements look
Get ready
affected.
to die. Accessing initialized.
It's go time.
Energy output at maximum.
Going all in.
I suggest we strike now. Get ready to die.
Activate.
Bundle up around. It's go time.
Activate. Boost gauge limit corrupt.
Alright, that takes care of that. Oh, sorry, Bells. Alright, I'm gonna just destroy them slightly. Alright. Hopefully I can beat Han better.
See? You get it.
Quadre. I want to get as much of this stuff done and out of the way as I can. Quatre. Who else do we got? Quatre, Swin, Celis, Leon. Quatre, Swin. Leon.
Let us begin the investigation.
No, it doesn't
Engaging
matter.
enemy.
No, it doesn't matter who. Yeah, now it doesn't matter who it is that if we win.
Careful. There's a whole swarm of them.
Bella, come here. Okay. Dog.
Made
Wants
it
her
through
spot.
one piece somehow.
She's very picky about her spot usually. And it has to be somewhere around my lap. She's old, she's stubborn.
It just keeps going.
So, yeah.
Ain't gonna stop me though.
She gets into fights with her families. Her family won't fight back. Like
Yo, found some good
grandkids and
shit.
great-grandkids. For her. Well, only one did, and they snaps, but yeah. Not like I can stop her. I could with how small she is, but
Looks like that area's done with.
she's
Treasure,
just
hmm?
old. She
What a
wants
pleasant
spot,
surprise.
Her territory. Their territorial about her spot.
Enemy sighted. Be careful.
Yo, found some good shit.
Are you kidding me? How big is this place?
Engaging enemy.
Only
Well,
other
that
I
was
thought
easy.
in the last one. I probably wasn't it.
Ah, treasure chest. Good
The last
find.
floor is almost always the same setup. The floors might be
Watch
rearranged,
it.
but they
This
usually
place
the
is
same.
busting with bad. I'm coming for ya.
Bring them down.
Over there.
But yeah, they're always the same setup. Even the floors are rearranged.
Done and dusted.
We must eliminate the target.
Now's your chance to some art. Now's our time to shine. Your next Elysian. Some art.
Activating we can win. Guardians, capture. You're up. Activating shards. Might. There. We can win.
Activating skill.
Our chance.
Now's your chance to some arts work
We're
better.
doing good. Activating shards.
Now's our time to shine.
Boost level maximum.
Make it count. We're doing good.
Now, how shall we kill them?
Make it count.
Let's do it. Get our shot.
We can win.
Good chance for a shard. Activating
Like
skill.
this.
Okay, who's the VIP?
Nothing to it.
Tell us. Good.
Beginning
I'm
exploration.
going. Yeah, here we come.
Got a charge pack ready to go.
Bring them.
Let's continue on our way.
Your eyes peeled. Ranged attack. Got a fight on our hands.
Well, that was easy.
Won't show any mercy.
There's a whole swarm of them.
All right.
Keep your eyes peeled for ranged attacks.
Are you kidding me? How big is this place?
Keep your eyes peeled for ranged attacks.
I'm coming for you.
Sounds
Thanks
like
as always,
medium
Fina.
range
A
is
treasure
right.
chest. Good find.
Yep. All right.
Got a fight on our hands.
Cass. Maybe they can sing on the volume.
Well, that was easy.
Keep your eyes peeled for ranged attacks.
Not done yet.
Alice isn't actually in the group. So Quattros win Leon, then Yuzuna. that's okay. Bella, it's okay. Sorry about that, guys. Dogs have to have their little barking fit every once in a while. I can't.
Enemy eliminated.
Can't help it.
Keep your eyes peeled for ranged attacks.
Begin, shall we?
Now then, let's continue on our way.
I detect treasure.
Keep your eyes peeled for ranged attacks.
That's quite the number. Suggestions?
Well, well. What a nice little chest.
What healing monsters?
Are you kidding me? How
Healing
big is
items
this
doesn't
place?
Engaging enemy.
Yeah, healing monsters. I'd rather not deal with healing monsters. They're so prevalent
We
in
made
this
quick
game.
work of them.
Yes, they were prevalent in Cold Steel, but they're more prevalent here than they were in Cold Steel.
Won't show any mercy.
Enemy eliminated. Good work. Keep your eyes peeled for ranged attacks.
I think I've got plenty of data now.
I'm close to it.
I detect treasure.
Now I just have to run all the way through.
My, what a crowd. Well, well. What a nice little chest.
Physical. Attacks will do the trick.
Well, well. What a nice little chest.
Gonna get that chest and then go down.
Treasure chest. Good find.
Just reviving while I'm, you know, I don't have to worry about that.
Show any mercy. There. Target eliminated.
Keep your eyes peeled for ranged attacks.
Sentinel sight.
Output maximum.
Prepare to be
Go.
burned.
Energy output at some art. Activate. Boost gauge limit
You're
exceeded.
next. My turn.
Right there!
Your turn, Red. We can win.
Activating skill.
Keep it up. We're doing good.
Activating drive. Energy output at some arts. What the?
How shall we kill them?
Activate. You're open.
Okay, who was it? Be the Beast Win or Quatre?
Well,
Good,
this-
Quatre.
Let's get started, shall we?
Your boost gauge is full.
My, what a crowd.
Physical
Come
attacks
and
will do
get
the
some.
trick. Good chance for a shard.
take this.
Oh,
The reason I want to
Goodies
get these
for the
done is I'm going to
taking.
carry them over to the next file. My memory cells I did do carry over. They carried over in the last game, so I'd assume they carry over in this game. Hopefully they do.
Keep your eyes peeled for ranged attacks.
Well, well. What a nice little chest. Let's begin, shall we?
That went well.
Nice job, Swin. Keep up the good work.
Looks like that area's done with.
Keep your eyes peeled for ranged attacks.
My, what a crowd.
Physical attacks will do the trick.
Come on. Destroy objects.
Are you kidding me? How big is
No
this
objects to
place?
destroy over here, but they should be starting.
Physical attacks will do the trick.
That's quite the number. Suggestions?
Keep your eyes peeled for ranged attacks.
Well, well. What a nice little chest.
Look that up. Can we time to do heal? Well, without the fear of getting hit by something. Not to get out, but I'd rather not.
Looks like that
What
area's
would
done
you
with.
talk about this because, well, so
Well,
much.
well. What a nice little chest.
Go to the next floor. Slaying monsters.
We still have a ways to
medium
go.
size. Build these things. Yay.
Now, let's continue on our...
Yep. This looks like the end of that section. My, what a crowd.
Here we come!
Oh, and these stones actually come in handy in here.
Charge attack,
I need to remember, because I don't... The stones are
Oh,
active
goodies for the taking.
outside of the garden, right? Slay the boss.
Sentinel sight.
Up to you. Activating skill.
We can win!
Activate. Boost gauge limit removed.
I should have gave it to Swen.
Oh, please. That was nothing.
But now I just gotta be careful who I do it with.
Accessing your schedule.
Let's make
Start
quick
it,
work
shall
of
we?
them.
No hostile target found.
Here we come!
You have a charge attack ready. Physical attacks advised.
That's quite the number. Suggestions?
Wonder who will fight next.
Excuse me.
Looks like that area's done with.
Some
We still have a ways to go.
I want
Charge
to do
attack ready.
this.
Careful. There's a whole swarm of them.
Oh, goodies for the taking.
Physical attacks advised.
Now then! Have we reached the end?
All right, time to
Taking over.
Well, well, what a nice little chest.
Leave it to me.
I'd rather have. Cause
Oh,
it'll be down
goodies
to
for
I
the
think
taking.
2 after this. 'Cause I know I need to get Celis. Leon done not Celis. Get him mixed up. And then I'll check if there's anything else, and then we can try and do the final boss.
Are you kidding me? How big is this place?
Let's begin.
You have a charge attack ready.
Target eliminated.
Okay, I was adjusting my actual mic that time.
Now then, let's keep moving.
Treasure, hmm? What a pleasant surprise.
Okay.
This'll make for a good one.
You have a charge attack ready.
You aren't finished.
Mindful of ranged attacks. Hostilities ended. Gathering data.
Have we reached the end?
Hopefully.
Ooh, a guardian. Guess I can play with you.
Level maximum.
We're doing good.
Certain arts seem to work better.
I like where this is headed.
Activating skill.
Sapphire Blaze! Let's make quick work of that.
Activate. Boost gauge limit raised.
Now it's my turn.
My turn.
Activating skill.
Go, Shizuna.
Right there.
Give them what force, Lynn.
Activating skill.
Now it's my turn.
Certain arts will be more potent.
Right there.
Your move, Divine Blade.
Engaging skill.
My turn.
Can
Activating skill.
okay, who's getting it?
I give
Okay,
thanks
thank you. Where is Shizuna? The sound
Beginning
device.
exploration.
Over.
All right, time to let loose.
Boost gauge level maximum.
Won't show any mercy.
Enemy suppressed. Analyzing data.
Careful. There's a whole swarm of them.
Won't show any mercy.
You've got a charge attack ready.
I might be able. Oh, I want to break over here. Break. I'm like Zelda with pots. When that's crystals. Or anything that's breakable, actually. I just have to break it.
A treasure chest. Good find. Looks like that area's done with.
sniper wants to grab something to revive.
Done and dusted.
Ugh, this place goes on and on and on.
Treasure. Hmm? What a pleasant surprise.
Yeah, I might get a skill stone and that, but that's about. It's not really worth the hassle of running all the way up there. If I'm running past the chest, I think I'll grab it, but.
Careful. There's a whole swarm
There's
of
not
them.
really a reason to. That's all it is.
Yep, this looks like the end of that section.
We still have a ways to go.
You got a charge attack ready.
Calling that a challenge would be a
Well,
call.
the whale, grab it.
Goodies for the taking. This will make for a good one.
You got a charge attack ready. Enemy suppressed. Analyzing data.
We made quick work of them. This will make for a good warm-up. Next one.
You got a charge attack ready.
Well, that's that.
Almost
What's
at the-
next?
And I think all we have left is Wrens after Shizuna's.
Let's take them out.
Careful. There's a whole swarm of them. Ah, a treasure chest. Good find.
Enough.
Ooh, a
Now
party.
time to
push through. Guess I can play.
Boost gauge upgrade.
Give them what force, Lynn. It's time. Circle out. Time to get to work.
Now it's time for the last one.
Better use physical attacks on this one. Keep an eye out for ranged
Yay,
attacks.
yay, yay! Almost
That's
done
quite the
with
number.
this.
Suggestions?
Ah, a treasure chest. Good find.
Have we reached the end?
Treasure. Hmm? What a pleasant surprise.
Is that a message? Oh, that was just on that. I'm good.
It's a new area. Let's proceed with caution.
Better use physical attacks on this one.
Don't show any mercy.
Keep an eye out for ranged attacks. A natural result of my support. Take them down in a single blow. We're not done. result of my support.
Careful. There's a whole swarm of them. Looks like that area's done with.
All in a day's work. Better use physical attacks on this one.
Treasure, hmm? What a pleasant surprise.
Not like these things deal actual damage to me. My god, the chest feels strong, but I don't want to take up too much time.
It's a new area.
8
Let's proceed with
small-sized
caution.
monsters.
Here we come.
Take them down in a single blow. Wonder who will fight next. Keep an eye out for ranged attacks.
Not like I can decide on which items I can get at this area.
Let's keep moving.
Ugh, I hate
That's quite the number.
battle ones. I'd rather break stuff, or I'd rather
Take them down in a single blow.
hit ton stuff on one or the other.
A natural result of my support.
One and done.
Ah, a treasure chest. Good find.
All in a day's work.
Three more small.
Keep an eye out for ranged attacks. Beginning combat.
Calling that a challenge would be a gross
Oh, wait.
exaggeration.
She's trying to clone. You know how doctors that thing to get spot to sleep? She's doing right now, and it's annoying me.
That's
She
quite
doesn't
the
care,
number.
and I'm not
Suggestion.
gonna stop. You want telephone machine? Like her daughter did the one day. Granddaughter. Ugh, dog families. What are you over here? I'm gonna go grab it.
Keep an eye out for ranged attacks.
Treasure, hmm? What a pleasant surprise.
My, what a crowd. Let's begin, shall we?
What chests I
Well,
did miss.
well, what a nice little chest.
Booster's all set. All of that's up. More chest up there.
Sentinel sight.
Now's a great
Prepare to
time
be
for a shard
purged.
boost.
Now, how shall we kill
Let's
them?
go.
Now's a great time for a shard boost.
Now,
Think
how
you
shall
can
we
handle
kill
this?
Good chance for a
Guard.
shard boost.
It's time.
The time is right for a shard boost.
Ready anytime.
Now, how shall we kill them?
I like
Around
this.
You will regret that.
Activation skill.
It's time.
Around
Let's see how you like me when I get now. Close your eyes. Grand grenade.
boost gauge limiter removed.
Engaging skill.
You're open. Give them what force wins.
Activating skill.
There we go. I got all of them.
You'll be on a whole other level. I'm getting even stronger.
Let's sharpen this up a bit.
I can protect her now. It's been upgraded.
Now I can be even more useful.
Upgrade complete.
Let's polish this up. Power and efficiency increased.
I'll be even more precise.
Let's give it some more firepower.
Let's polish it up.
Yay! I'm even stronger now. Upgrade complete.
Let's go!
Hey! I've been waiting for it. All charged and ready to go. Let me know if you need anything, okay? Thanks a bundle. We've got the good stuff. Appreciate your business. I'm
All right.
rooting for ya.
I should have just stayed in there.
Threat level high. Be extremely cautious. Engaging enemy.
No, this is a. No, I find this funny because there's basically a glitch. You can't hit me up here, even though it was gonna fall on me.
I'm going. Let's do this. Take this.
Yeah, this is what I find funny. Got a message. Okay, this is back around 10. So I
Take
got
this.
until then. Maybe a bit longer.
Take this. Take this.
Your boost gauge is full.
Thanks as always, Theo.
Here we go. Choke on this. Choke on this. Choke on this. Ah! Choke on this. Ah! 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 Choke on this. Choke on this. Ah! Ah!
This one looks tough. Keep your guard up. Won't show any mercy.
Ah! Deploying shard. You can have it. Boost
Nadia!
gauge limit exceeded.
Here's a little more.
Can't beat me.
Wide open.
Go
Activating skill.
more.
Stop right there. I won't show it.
Have some more.
Now, Judith.
Activated.
Come on.
Dispatching shield. Uh-oh. You're low on dispatching shield.
This
Stop right
bull
there.
crap.
I won't show any mercy.
Certain arts work well on them.
Backing out.
I'll take over. It's go time.
Certain arts should be effective. Activate.
Here goes.
Boost gauge expand.
Gotta get back on my feet.
I wish I could stay like this forever. Nothing like a home-cooked meal. Aren't you proud of me? Huh? Huh?
Alright. I don't even think that I could do that technically right now, but I
I wish I could stay like this forever.
Hey, hey! I've been waiting for you. Come back anytime.
but I'd have to have everyone ready for it.
Enemy sights. Be careful.
And activate!
Meanies!
I won't lose.
Pressure him and move
Activating shards.
Sorry.
Oh, I'm not gonna get a ton. Understood.
Got your number. Chance.
Now I have to go over to this area.
Watch out for ranged attacks!
Do this.
A lot of enemies.
Do
Oh,
this.
What a pain. Activating
This.
thrust.
And knock them all out.
Sorry.
That's far enough.
Activating skill.
Initiating skill.
Finish him, Van!
Activating skill.
Nice. Went
Go back to the depths.
Seriously, you
Go
rock.
back to the garden.
Want a place to chill? Then look all charged and ready to go. Hang in there.
That hits the spot.
And then run back over there.
Deal. There's no enemies here.
And do it again
That
so I
hits
can
the
have
spot.
all it at 200 and I'm putting this on
Threat
easy.
level high. Be extremely cautious.
Because I need a specific build for this, and it's doing it's gonna be royal pain.
There's so many. What a pain. Now's your chance for a sharp and activating drive. Our turn. Shut
Got your number.
Activate. Boost gauge.
There we go.
Nice. That went great. Whew. That hits the spot.
Hey, hey! I've been waiting for you.
One
Good luck with the
monster. Are you
investigation.
serious?
Threat level high. Be extremely cautious.
Follow us here. Follow us up here.
Certain art activating skill.
Nice. That went great.
Welcome. I've got all your support needs. Good luck with the investigation. Welcome. I'm charging now. Good luck with the investigation.
It's about time for a cutscene. Because now that I got 90% of this taken care of, got 15 out of 20 holocores max. Holy crap. Options. I'm putting this to see. Saving the game, muting myself, and we're going into this cutscene. Hopefully it doesn't screw up.
lights from the 7 Genesees. So their power was here all along. Or rather, the essence of their power. It's been extracted, allowing the Genesees to act autonomously.
That seems like an apt enough description to me. And look at what's inside of the man in front of us.
Ah, the 8th Genesis. The centerpiece of all that's happened these past 2 months.
So you've come, Ben Arkwright.
Sorry about that. I had to go do something quickly and had to run away. I'm gonna go put that back on auto since I have seen the scene already, but in a glitch and I had an issue.
And you brought the other fixers with you, along with a few fresh faces.
Well, you were the one who told me to be in front of Treon Tower at 4:30 p.m. I'm probably a little late, but hey, time's frozen. Nice when technicalities work in your favor.
Yeah, I suppose you get a pass.
The hell? He's talking like a normal-ass person now.
Well, aside from the demonic reverberation anyway.
Yeah. Though, why do I get the feeling I've heard that voice before?
You're right. It sounds familiar.
Yeah, I hear it too. And when he speaks, I can feel my chest tighten.
Then, is he someone you all know? Or is it possible that...
Maybe we know him too. You do know him. But I can't reveal who he is. Since we're in close proximity of the 8th, maybe you can call out to her now, Van.
Good point. Mare!
What took you so long? You have no sense of urgency. You made me sit there in the background for ages, and then you replaced me? Your name was Lapis, right? While I appreciate your help up to now, I've got everything under control. So why don't you buzz off? Fine, fine. You can have Van back. I was simply repaying what I owed. Now hush. You're interrupting a very important conversation. Whoa. LP just shut her down. She's like her older sibling.
Well, while that certainly is cute, we really should get back to the subject at hand.
Right. I hope you all know how much I appreciate your help. Thanks to you guys, I can finally put this 4SPG to bed.
Van.
First things first. Let's see if my suspicions are right on the mirror. Can't move forward until we do that, right?
Correct. Just as the smallest units of matter have their own particles and waveforms, my existence is ever in a state of flux. It cannot be validated without first being observed. You must determine my identity without relying on your lauded sense of smell.
Fair enough. As soon as I got your message this morning, I knew for sure that you were C. We're positive that you aren't the first or second C. Testimony from the people who knew him makes that clear as day. Now then, there was something that stuck out to me when I was going over the notes again. The warnings there were stated so plainly, I couldn't get a bead on who could have written them. That's the mark of a real pro, a pro who specializes in multiple fields, writing, among others.
Multiple fields? Wait. Oh, I get it now.
And that's when it hit me. There's only one person I know who has such an annoying attention to detail. When that thought came to mind, I immediately said to myself, there's no way. But after learning the Garden Master's true identity, fighting through hell and back during that coup, and seeing people be recreated by the 8th Genesis, I couldn't entirely dismiss the idea.
A deceased revolutionary, clinging to existence like a parasite.
And the Genesees recreating versions of Jin and Kilika, who were almost like abstractions.
Not bad. However, there is still one small thing you failed to pick up on. If I am who you believe me to be, then tell me, what reason would I have to hide behind the name C? Why would I adopt an ill-conceived alias used by those who operated in the shadows of Crossbell and the Empire?
That's the easy part, actually. There's a reason you chose the name C in particular, outside of needing a convenient smokescreen. And that reason has less to do with the name itself, and more to do with its placement in the alphabet. You picked C because it would conceal your real initials, while also falling right in between them.
I never considered that.
The alphabet? The letters before and after C would be...
B and D. I don't believe the order matters in this particular instance.
Yeah. So, here's our answer. About time you showed your face. Dingo Brad!
You get a passing mark, Van. You not only ascertained my true identity, but also the reason I chose the name C. Now you can bear witness to my true form, a mere shard-based replica, the shadow of my old self. You, on the other hand, are the same as ever. You may be a year older, but time hasn't smoothed your rough edges.
Yeah, whatever.
I feel like I just walked into a retirement home. Still.
I did have my suspicions. But even now, I still can't wrap my head around all this.
The idea of him being the third scene never even crossed my mind. So, he's a shard replica?
Does that mean...
No. I thought that may have meant the real Dingo was still with us. But that isn't the case, is it?
No. I'm not of this world anymore. As you already know, my life ended when Cray Village ceased to be. Unlike the immovable and the flying swallow, this form wasn't created based on a pre-existing body. The circumstances surrounding its creation run parallel to what happened to that Basel professor, and are a direct result of what transpired in Cray.
Did you say Basel? Do you mean Professor Callahan?
His memories and personality were converted into an AI by the 5th Genesis.
I've reviewed the footage of the Cray incident countless times over, but even I never once considered the possibility of it sparking a convergence.
Is that really what happened?
Van...
Aptly put, Mr. Presidential Aide. When the end had arrived, I resigned myself to my fate. But in those last few moments, I felt a pang of regret. Despite how I viewed myself, I knew there were others who cared for my well-being, who would mourn my passing. Had I anticipated Dante's intentions, I could have saved everyone. By not doing more for those people, I committed an egregious sin. That moment of overwhelming shame and self-loathing was the origin point, where my observed existence was absorbed into the network.
That's unbelievable.
Melchior had connected the legacy, which happens to be an observation device, to the orbital network. And that meant your consciousness had been stored in the core of the 8th Genesis.
The pieces are slowly coming together.
All in a split second? Wait, no. Time isn't really an issue here, is it? Right. If Elysium was tasked with completing the convergence, for example, it would have taken it about 10 seconds to do the job. And if it had the power of the 8th Genesis backing it up, it'd take 2 seconds at most. Probably even less. The 8th is a special piece of work. After all, it acts as the core of the...
There's that garbled bullshit again. That isn't important right now, though.
Long story short, the 8th is the reason you're here.
And while residing within the core, you sent Van a warning about the Revolution Festival. Then sometime after that, you fell into the Garden Master's clutches, who made you into his Crimson Beast.
You've got it. As a result, I killed many gangsters and special ops troops. At first, he had me dancing to his tune, marching in step. But gradually, I was able to wrestle control back from him, and by Nemeth Island, I was free of his influence. Believe you me, playing the part of his silent, subservient pet from then on was no easy task.
Look at you, being all humble.
Yeah, you fooled us pretty good. Ever consider taking up acting as a career?
That explains why you tried to warn us, even through all that.
I guess looks aren't the only thing you've got going for you. No wonder Boss leaned on you so much.
Huh? He did?
Yeah, like we said before, our boss has a bit of a checkered history. He met an informant shortly after entering the Republic 2 years ago. That man became a benefactor of sorts for him.
We never met him in person, but I think they talked over comms. He said he had his eye on you because of how active you were behind the scenes during the war.
I'll admit, I was taken aback when he reached out to me. I prepared some false IDs for him, and we both wreaked a bit of havoc here and there. But that was all part of my job as an informant. I believe benefactor is a bit of a misnomer.
Well, he was grateful to you all the same.
You must be lying out of your ass. Nobody's that cool.
He has an interesting background indeed, and I'm not the least bit surprised to hear it.
Alright, quit stroking his ego, everyone. Though, I ain't shocked to hear that you came back around on your own. Anyway, it's time we cut to the chase, Dingo. Actually, I think it'd be best if I called you what you are. A clone created by the 8th Genesis, the Grendel Zolga.
Yes, that's exactly who I am.
Right. You're not the real Dingo.
Yeah. Like the replicas of Jin and Kilika. I'm nothing but an imposter. A being whose only purpose is to observe, in accordance with the 8th Genesis' design. And that which the 8th Genesis is designed to observe is karma, the one thing in which humanity, by its very nature, cannot escape.
Karma is humanity's sin. In fact, it's the original sin.
Is he planning to fight us? Is that how he intends to settle this?
But why?
If he's like those Jin and Kilika clones, then there wasn't any other way this was gonna end!
Over those 3 days, you were exposed to an unsavory truth. Humanity is weak. Feed them a story that fits their premise of how things should be. And all ethics, morality, and bonds are readily cast aside, and in turn, there's no line they won't cross. Just look at Dante's, Melchior, and the overseers of the gardens. Or even myself, a foolish man whose actions put Almada on the path to power. Naturally, not all will fall to sin, but the potential for it lies within everyone. That weakness is humanity's original sin, one that the 8th Genesis was built to observe with vigilance. Its ceaseless observation persists. It has yet to truly be brought to an end. That's why I called you here, Van. To bring a decisive end to it.
A beast that devours sin. Huh.
Well, I do appreciate you going into a lot of detail about the request and all. But I don't think any of us are looking to become your next meal. That'd make for a real shit ending if you ask me.
You don't mean...
Yes. The present you now know will soon be reconstructed. All the sins of those 3 days that you erased will come back into being. The forced reset is a byproduct of the Oct Genesis. It is a retry method that can only be performed so many times. Its purpose is to achieve the desired observational outcome. Very soon, the other possibilities that were archived from past resets will be designated as the final observational outcome.
That's bullshit! Why did it have to come to this? No, that's not an outcome we're willing to accept!
Even if you say there's nothing we can do, we're not just gonna stand here and let that happen!
We dispelled those illusions and deceptions, all to attain the present we now reside in. While this may sound conceited, we will not let all our efforts go to waste.
Darn straight, this is one plot twist I'm definitely not on board with. No way, no how.
I'm with you there. And if Ace were here, I'm sure he'd say the same thing.
Yeah! A future without S and LP is a future I don't want to live in. I don't want a future without me either. Don't make me go back to being all red and ugly.
I suppose another coup d'etat would cast a considerable pall over the festival. You may have aided me in the past, but I can't allow you to take this from us.
Don't expect things to play out in the way you're envisioning. Because I will not let that outcome come to pass.
I'm not about to let another coup d'etat come about. No matter what, I will prevent it. Miss Misarugi will require your aid.
You got it. For the record, I was planning to help out even without a contract. We're facing a Genesis that observes sin. And you too, Dingo. I know you're being forced to carry out its function. I'm so sorry. But in order for us to hold on to our present, we have no choice but to fight.
And that is how it should be.
Okay, let's show him what the original Grendel is made of.
You read my mind. About time we got this 4SPG underway. Let's go, Grendel Zolga!
Very well. Then face me, Van Arkride!
All right.
It's go time!
Give him your all!
I ain't showing any mercy.
All right.
You're getting the
My thing
full
is,
course.
it's not. So does that mean the other Genesis were the seven sins, and the eighth one was just the ruler of them all, or does that mean that the seven Genesis? I don't know.
Go get him, Nadia!
Spotlight's yours, kitty thief!
I prowl in the night. Time to raise the curtain. Grimcat at your service. It's go time.
Going on!
Now. Ha! Show's over.
Got your number.
Explore down the shard field? How is he so powerful?
You do something about this, Bear?
I'm trying. Just hang in there a little longer, okay? Let me help.
Come on! Threat level high. Be extremely cautious.
And action.
This is bad.
Here goes.
Show him what you're really capable of.
I'm just surprised it's able to tear it down.
I'll take it.
Taking center stage. Eat this. Got you. There.
Guard functionality restored. It's all ready to go.
All right, redeploy the field.
Finish him, Van.
Go all out. Give him your all.
I ain't showing any mercy. You're getting the full course.
In this fight, it's devour or be devoured.
This speech limiter unlocked.
Got your number.
The shark field is down again.
Come on!
Bear, Lapis, you need it back up. Step.
I'll take over.
Taking center stage. There.
Cancel that.
Mind moves down.
Get a draw!
Here goes.
Activating boost gauge limiter unlocked.
What the?
He reverted?
Damn it! It's like what happened with that demon lord!
Even a shard barrier won't be enough, I fear.
Mare! I'll bear the nightmare!
Right. I'm on the case.
Van! Please, take care of Dingo!
All right.
It's our turn now. Dispatching shield. Take this!
What do I do? There! Our chance!
Now's your activating skill.
Uh-oh.
A boost would work.
Going all in.
Boost gauge limit broken.
I won't show any mercy.
Certain activating skill.
It's up to you on your
Activating skill.
Reset.
Activating skill.
We can win!
Game limit removed.
Do your work. I'm going all in. Good luck.
Forgive me, everyone.
Low activating skill.
I won't.
Activating skill.
Lousy.
This is the end. Now come at me.
We'll take that.
Pressure him and move in.
Make it count!
Take this. Now I'm mad. Spotlight's yours, kitty thief.
Certain arts look to be most effective initiating skills.
Exploit that.
That's far enough!
Now's your chance to boost. Take him out. Use a shard boost to get the upper. Easy does it.
Keep your guard up.
Take this. I don't like this.
Radiant Sunray!
Boost gauge limiter.
What's going on?
Military garrison? Can we just go back 2 months in time?
We'll win!
Engaging skill.
Get a draw. Activating skill.
This, I remember doing this in the thing.
Skill.
I'll remember this. Van, your turn!
Give him your
Look out!
We'll win!
limiter unlocked.
Engaging skill.
Hiding the... Van, your turn!
Activating skill.
Okay,
We're done!
we'll win!
Engaging skill.
No
Chance!
Get a draw.
We're done!
Where? What's Ida doing here? It's the tyrant. We must be experiencing a scenario where we were unable to stop it.
Looks like anything's possible here. But I'm not about to be done in by a couple of imposters.
We're not gonna roll over that easy. Put you back in your place as many times as it takes.
It's go time! Keep it up!
Bandwise fade.
Make it count, Darren!
Here we go!
Darren, now!
Keep it up! Blade? Heck yes! Here I go!
Got your number! Got your number!
Perfect chance!
That's more! Got your number! We'll pay for that!
It's go time!
Boost gauge limit corrupt.
Next.
Oh, you've got to be shitting me!
The demonized forms of Melchior and Gerard Dantes.
These are the last faces I wanted to see. But it's okay. We're stronger than we were last time.
Right. Let's send these guys back to Gehenna. For good this time.
Attack their weakness
Make
with
it
an
count!
art.
Pressure him and move in.
Your turn, Judith! Got your number!
I won't.
Activating skill.
We'll pay for that! Up to you! Set! Go! Here goes!
Now or never.
Certain arcs look to be initiating skills.
Eat this! Here goes!
Activating skill.
I ain't showing any...
Boost gauge limiter unlocked.
Got your number! Got your number!
You'll be sorry.
Certain arcs look to be most effective. Initiating skills.
Some more! Got your number!
Initiating
Got.
boost gauge expanded.
We've returned.
That may have been the most irritating field trip I've ever been on.
But we overcame it, and now we're at the final sprint.
Let's wrap this up, you guys.
One last battle, and it's all over.
Now go beat the snot out of that guy.
All right, Dingo. It's about time we settle this. Let's pit my Grendel against yours!
Certain arcs initiating skills.
Hacker, your turn. Take him out.
Get going, Dan. I don't like this, Dan. Take this. Take him out. I don't like
1 health.
Take this! We'll take that! I don't like it, man! I don't like it, man! I don't like it, man! We'll take that! I don't like it, man!
Van. Wow. He actually did it. Nice going.
Looks like you're you again, you damn lady killer.
Yeah. And I have you all to thank for that.
Van and Dingo! Oh, thank Arusha!
Yes. I was a little worried there for a moment. Does that mean...
Probably. The Genesees have most likely regained their luster.
You're right. It looks like they have their power back. But that means... I feared as such.
Oh, come on. Why the long face? I'm just going back where I belong. This is a time for celebration, not tears. I mean, you finally completed the little lady's request.
Well, half of it anyway. Which is kinda crazy to admit. Given all the stuff we've been through together. Would have liked having you along for the ride. You'd have been a big help.
No. I'm sure you guys can get along just fine without me. You made it this far on your own, right? You know, when I first met you, you reminded me of myself back when I was still wet behind the ears. But somewhere along the way, people started relying on you more and more. And it looks like you learned how to rely on them in return. Thanks for taking on my 4SPG. You really did me a solid there, Van.
Think nothing of it. I already owed you for all you've done for me. A guy's gotta pay his debts when he gets the chance, right? Wish you'd give me a little more time to pay back everything I owe. Maybe I can pass along a message for you? To Marielle, I mean.
Not being able to talk with her before the end is my one regret. I'm proud of her, even if she stumbles or spins her wheels along the way. She's finally standing on her own 2 feet. I only wish we could have talked one last.
Dingo? Is that you?
What? Marielle?
What is she doing here?
Hey! When'd you run off, LP?
You left to find her on your own?
Not exactly. I was asked to bring her here. A certain someone reached out to me since that glasses guy's tracker doesn't work here.
It can't be.
Oh, but it can, Renee. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance at last. You'll have to excuse me for keeping my face concealed. Swin, Nadia, it's been some time since we last crossed paths. You both look well.
Well, I'll be. That's some trick you pulled, boss.
So you're still alive and kicking, huh? Of course, I wasn't worried about you in the slightest.
Wait a sec. Don't tell me you're...
Wasn't he officially declared dead after that disaster in Crossbell?
That he was. I had not realized I would be unable to track him when I set foot in this place.
Your name was Van Arkwright, yes? You have my thanks for looking after those three in my stead. I wanted to express my gratitude in some way, so I had Lapis fill me in on all that's transpired.
So, this is a dream, right? A man wearing sunglasses called out to me, and when he put his phone to my ear, I heard Dingo's voice. Then I rushed over to the tower, and...
As a token of my appreciation for all Dingo's done for me, I arranged to have her brought here. I'm relieved we made it in time.
Can't believe it.
That's awfully considerate of you. Thanks.
Dingo? Oh, Dingo! Dingo! It's you! It's really you!
And after I just got done telling everyone how independent you've become, now I'm starting to get worried.
You should be worried! I'm a complete mess without you, Dingo!
Oh, I can't agree there. If your coverage of the coup is anything to go by, you're doing great. And if you've been listening, you know what's about to happen, right? I've already passed on. So, this one fleeting moment we have together will be our last. Thank you, everyone. Now, I can leave this world without any regrets.
I was simply returning a favor. That is all.
Me too. Don't think I didn't notice the point where you started looking out for me. You were the one who loosened the leash that Masked Jerk had on me. It's thanks to you that I became myself again.
Guess we owe you thanks too.
Yup. You're an awesome guy, Dingo.
And Van, I will always, always be grateful to you and your friends for what you did here. There's one last thing I need to tell you, Agnes, about your great-grandfather's diaries.
Huh?
What about them?
I was able to learn something while serving as the 8th Genesis's vessel. It's not much, but it's still worth sharing. This was an isolated incident. You haven't averted the end he foretold in his final entry. Don't worry, though. I know. You'll find a way. This is goodbye, Marielle and Van. Oh, and be sure to give Bermati and all my other acquaintances my regards.
Yeah. You got it.
Hey, Dingo. I promise I'll do my very best. So don't worry. I'll be fine.
so long. Dingo.
After that, we returned to the irreplaceable present that we worked so hard to protect. And though we felt sorry for Marielle, she smiled as she pushed us on, and we all left Trion Mall together. Somehow, against all odds, we made it back to the school festival in time for the end of the performance.
The first day of the Artemis Academy Festival is now over. Thank you all so much for attending. We'd like to ask all students and personnel to gather in the courtyard once you've finished your preparations for tomorrow.
Man, this year's festival was a real nice change of pace.
I hear next year's supposed to be different too. Wonder what it'll be like. I want to come back tomorrow.
I've got to admit, Risha Mao and Fee Clausel dropping in made for one hell of a surprise. Gave the show some serious star power. You sure went ham with the gorgeous guest stars. Good work.
Well, I can't take the credit for that one. That was actually Ren's idea, believe it or not. Odette, Albert, and I got on board almost immediately. It just seemed like a natural fit. Especially given Calvert's past and present, and the increasing signs of division. And not to mention, our relationships with other countries.
People are anxious now that reparations are over, and Zyphatech being iterated on outside Calvert ain't exactly easing their fears. Given the way Renee's been acting, I'd say action's being taken to counter that. We'll probably have a lead on the rest of the world for a while. With all that stuff going on, a new season together might have a deeper meaning than I thought. I think it ended up hitting close to home.
I hope so. Admittedly, I'm not sure how much it resonated with people. my father included. I guess the end result was that we upheld the status quo. After all the effort that everyone, including you, put into this, I wish we could say we accomplished a little more than that.
Hey, hold that head up high, kiddo. You did a great job out there. Sucks to admit, but y'all did even better than our class. That's no small feat, even with Ren on your side.
Well, again, we can't take all the credit. You helped supervise us, after all. I think we can consider this a win for everybody. So, thank you for everything.
Don't sweat it. Just felt like pitching in.
I know it's still only the first day, but I feel strangely at ease. Like a weight's been lifted from my shoulders. I doubt I'll feel that way after today, though. We have the next student council election and career counseling coming up. RMS is a lot of fun, but it's certainly not all play.
Speaking of which, you said Albert's gonna run for student council president, yeah? You're gonna be busy as a bee helping him, so you might want to cut down on your hours.
No way! You aren't getting rid of me that easily. Someone has to fill the void left behind by Swin and Nadia. And besides, we haven't closed the book on my case. A device that observes the sins of humanity. I just can't fathom why my great-grandfather would create such a thing. But I think... no. I'm positive that we still have yet to uncover all the secrets of the Genesis. There has to be more to them.
It's possible. Regardless. Given that this whole thing involves Mare and the Grendel, I can't just stand on the sidelines. I bet you anything they'd all say the same thing.
For sure. You know, Dingo may have had a point about humans being fragile and weak. I can't deny his words rang true. But there are times when we have to move forward, even if it means making a misstep or a stumble along the way. I'd go so far as to say that making mistakes is all part of what it means to be human.
Yeah.
You all had things to overcome. That goes for you too, Van. As well as Fairy, Katra, Aaron, Nadia, Swin, and everyone else. You were weighed down by your pasts, but you overcame it so you could take hold of what you have now. Thinking about this makes me realize how much I want to be like all of you, both for the sake of the Genesis and for Dad, too. I also hope it'll help me share what I'm feeling, even if those feelings likely won't be reciprocated. But I want that special someone to know.
Van! Yes!
The hell are you two standing around for? Come on, get your asses over here!
It's only just getting started, so please feel free to join.
I'm already working up a sweat.
Hey, Nina! Risha! What say we get in on the fun?
Lead the way. I was just thinking I didn't get enough dancing in earlier.
Aha! Inspiration has struck again. I'm gonna set my next thrilling theatrical extravaganza in a high school!
Ooh, what a novel concept. Ugh, no. Nothing good will come of those two swapping ideas.
I'd be more interested in a slasher flick, personally speaking.
Ah, a man of taste. I love watching those for the sex scenes.
For the what now?
Huh? I mean...
So, you've finally shown your true colors.
Oh yes! Dance with me! Dance with me! Oh, and you can have the next one, Van!
Ooh. I guess I'd better call dibs on the next dance after her then.
That's no fair.
Oh well. I'll just reserve the one after.
Well, well. When'd you become such a babe magnet, Van?
I don't think he is. They're just picking on the poor guy.
Wow, the competition's really heating up now. You better get in there and give him heck, Elaine.
Fee? How do you know what's going on? You've been away for so long.
Choose your dance partners wisely, or you may end up with sore feet.
I'm going to take loads of pictures!
Guess we ought to go.
Yeah, probably. All right, you guys. We ain't gonna let you hog all the fun.
Alright. I'm gonna go through this, check something after it's done, with New Game Plus related stuff, and then heading off. And I might stream a bit later tonight, depending. But we'll have to see. Save clear data. Need save data. Save clear data. I'm very picky about this. I always save multiple files because
Want to rest up here?
I was not expecting that. Number of increased characters levels and stats, mirrors of an S token. Alright. Thanks for stopping by, everyone. There will be another stream maybe later in the night, maybe tomorrow. But it will be one of the two. Thank you everyone for being here, and later.